Wow, here's a newsflash that could change everything. The Minnesota Vikings are eyeing a serious defensive reinforcement for the 2025 draft, and there's a rising name that's got the fans buzzing. But is this pick the right move or just another shot in the dark? Stay tuned, because this analysis will make you rethink everything about the future of the Vikings defense. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's break this news. My friends, the Vikings might finally address this secondary. The name of the moment? Benjamin Morrison, the Notre Dame cornerback who has been projected as a top 10 pick, but a tough season plagued by injuries has caused him to drop a bit in the projections. And now, according to Ian Valentino, the Minnesota Vikings could snag him at pick hash 24 in the draft. This means a high-level defender could be within our reach without having to trade up. But does this make sense? Let's dive in. Morrison has the size, speed, and instincts to be a true nightmare for opposing receivers. He excels in man coverage, which is the essence of Brian Flores' aggressive system. At 6'0" and 190 pounds, he has the ideal physical profile for an elite cornerback and, more importantly, has an incredible nose for turnovers. In 3 years in college, he racked up 84 tackles, 9 interceptions, 18 passes defended, and even a defensive touchdown. This guy just knows how to play the ball and change the game. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about the injuries? Look, the hip injury that sidelined him in 2024 is a legitimate concern, but scouts still see Morrison as a first-round talent. Is there a risk? Of course. But the question is, does the reward outweigh the risk? If he's healthy, the Vikings have a golden opportunity to address one of their biggest weaknesses without spending a fortune in free agency. To be honest, the secondary has been struggling for a while. We have promising young players, but no true CB1 to hold up against the big names in the league. Morrison could be that missing piece. Now, there's one catch. Will he be available at pick hash 24? That depends on what the teams ahead of us do. If they prioritize offense or other defensive positions, Morrison could fall to us and it would be a steal. But if he continues to rise in the rankings, Minnesota might have to decide between waiting or trading up to grab him. At the end of the day, if the Vikings really want to strengthen this defense and compete at the highest level, Benjamin Morrison could be the guy. He has the talent and mindset to be a CB1 in the NFL and take this defense to the next level. But what do you think? Is the injury risk worth it? Or should we look for another name in the draft? Let me know in the comments. Would you take Morrison at pick hash 24? Let's debate. And don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications, because here, you'll always be up to date with Vikings news and sharp, direct analyses. Skol.